good evening from me. Formal welcome to this evening's live event. Big virtual hug to our regular attendees. It's really lovely to see your names and faces. I say that every week, but it really is. And a big welcome to those of you joining us for the first time. I really hope you enjoyed the event and come back to others that we'll hold in the future. So we do these almost every week, and we do various topics, all different types of topics in the world of well-being, and it's all about taking charge of your own health and happiness, especially during these times. So I hope you can join us in the future. So I'm still here in sunny and rather hot Cyprus, complaining about the weather like a proper Brit. Seriously though, I'm very grateful to be here in the island that my parents were born in, so I'm really enjoying its beauty. So on the travel front, we had a little bit of good news on Thursday when the government opened up a few more countries on the green list, and there are rumours. I stress there are only rumours. I mean, it's just all based on headlines right now. But there are rumours that they'll allow us to travel to amber countries without having to return to long quarantines and lots of tests if we have had the vaccination from August onwards. But I've learned a lot in this industry over the last almost year and a half now, I think, 16 months. So we just take it one day at a time. And I personally use all the tools and techniques I've learned in this wellness industry and also during our lots of events to keep calm and stay optimistic. If you are interested in going to a country in the green list, we have some great options in the Balearics and Madeira, but they are booking up fast for July and August. So please do get in touch so we can hold spaces and rooms for you and give you information and all that stuff that we do. On the Wellbeing at Home front, we had another great session with Jordan this morning, which some of you were there at, which combines breath work with a good fitness workout. So today we focused on the solar plexus energy center, which was all about moving beyond our own limitations. If you'd like to come to next week's session, we do those at 10:30 on a Saturday morning. Look out for the email later this week where you can purchase your spot. So Jordan's given us lots of free classes since we started our Wellbeing at Home session. So please support him if you want to do a great workout and learn some breathwork techniques. Right, okay, so let's get to today's session with the wonderful Anja. So before I bring Anja in, I just want to tell you a little bit about her. So I met Anja as part of a kind of a women's group that I'm part of. And we all co-authored a book, which we'll talk about another day. We won't talk about that today. I got to know her. Anja actually has lived around the world, and we'll talk about that in a second. But currently she's in Germany, she's in Munich. And I've got to know about Anja and her life, mainly by reading her chapter in the book, but also talking with her. And she's led a very, very colourful life, very interesting life. And I was very excited about bringing her on. And Anja actually invited me because Anja's a real kind of philanthropist. She does a lot of things out of the goodness of her heart. And one of the things she does is every Sunday morning, she does like a free face yoga session. So she invited me to come along. And she kept emailing me about it. And I just couldn't get my act together on a Sunday morning. but eventually I did. And it was so worth it because it really set me up for the day. So I asked Anja if she would come along and show us all how to do this. So Anja, hi, welcome. Are you there? Can you?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, here you are. Yeah, hi.
Hi.
Really pleased to have you with us. Thank you so much for coming along.
Thank you for inviting me.
Oh no, it's wonderful. We'll just have a little quick chat with you so people can get to know you a little bit before we move into the actual class. But you have lived around the world, right? So you grew up in Africa, then you moved to Asia, and then you came back to Europe. You've got like an international family. Your daughter is living in London with married to an Italian guy, and I mean you're a true international citizen of the world, I think I would call you. But but you know, focusing in on your face yoga, this is something that you have done for years and years and years, right? Since the days you lived in Asia. Maybe tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, I started yoga at the age of 20 and was living in Hong Kong at that time. And it became part of my life. And I do yoga every morning. And face yoga came a little bit later, because when you're very young, you don't care too much yet about how you look in the face. You know, you are all beautiful. And as we grow older, there's some things we can do about our skin. So I started face yoga. And yeah, as you mentioned, I do hold a class now every Sunday morning, and it's been really a nice trip. It's not only face yoga, I also call it actually self-care. There's so many things you can do yourself. And it's the face, it's the head, so today when we work, we're going to start with our head, then our face, then our shoulders, and then our hands. So there's a lot you can do, and hopefully you will remember some of the exercises, which you then can do regularly at home.
Wonderful. Now you, apart from going all over the world, you spent a lot of time in India. You call India like your second home, right? So, yeah. And you know, we were chatting about this, but I want to just bring up this point because I think it's so powerful. When you said in India, they say that we live in a house with 4 rooms.
Yeah.
Perhaps you can tell us a little bit more about that.
Every year I take people to India and to learn how to live in your 4 rooms. So there's an Indian saying that we all live in a house, this is your body, with 4 rooms. There's a physical one, there is a mental one, emotional one, and spiritual one. So you have 4 rooms. And unless you don't visit every room every day, and if it's just to air it a bit, you're not complete. So you have to work on your physical, your mental, your emotional, because sometimes we spend a whole day in the emotions, and try to visit every room, and even if it's only for 5 minutes.
I love that. Thank you so much. I just wanted to share that with everyone because I think it's such a simple saying, and it's just something that we can all do. If we think about that, 5 minutes in each room in our house, you know, I mean, we talk a lot about the mental, the emotional, the spiritual in our session, in our Wellbeing at Home sessions, but it's nice to bring it all together. Now, you're also a yoga teacher for children. Okay, so you teach children, and that was inspired by your grandchildren.
Yes.
Yes. And what remind us how was that? They just wanted to learn, or I can't remember what the story was behind that.
Well, I've always enjoyed working with children. I when I lived in Bangladesh, I was brownie leader, so you know I already started working with a lot of children. And when I was in London with my grandsons, they had received a letter from school saying that all the children will learn about Rama and Sita, and they will be doing yoga classes in school. And I thought, this is a good idea. I'm going to become a yoga teacher for children. So I did a whole degree for that over a whole year in Vienna. and I'm officially now a teacher for children yoga. And it is so cute. It's so cute when the little ones do yoga, and really you can see their heart talking, and it's beautiful. And it's all around stories and coloring and everything. And we do funny things with children yoga, but it's very rewarding, very rewarding.
That's wonderful. So you span the generations, Anja. You teach yoga to children, and then for people who are a little bit more mature like us, you teach us how to look younger and with the face. I love it. I love it. It's amazing. Before we start, I just want to share one more thing about Anja, which is actually two things. Firstly, she's a pilot, so Anja learned, because Anja doesn't have much fear. She's an incredibly inspirational woman. Anja learned how to fly a plane years ago and used to fly around in her planes in Australia and wherever else you lived in the globe. But more recently, Anja does a lot of philanthropy in that until recent times, she trained to move bone marrow and blood plasma, around the globe, right?
Bone marrow and I'm like DHL service, there is a company, and stem cells and bone marrow, I fly it around the world in order to save lives.
Yeah.
But I don't fly that plane myself. I sit in the plane.
You sit in the plane.
And I have a box, and in that box is the blood, which I have to deliver wherever they send me. So they can be sending me to Tokyo to pick up something and bring it back to Timbuktu or whatever. You never know where you go.
And you said it's quite stressful because you have to get there by a certain time and overcome all kinds of issues in airports and stuff
we
like
have
that.
72 hours for delivery. And depending where you go, it can be sometimes with the customs a little bit an issue. So every flight is booked doubles. So in case we miss one, right away we can take the next one because we're running against the clock.
Yeah.
So it's also very emotional, the whole thing. It's so I always know where I take the blood and who's going to receive it, but I don't know from whom I have it, because that is not allowed.
Yeah, amazing. Well, I just wanted everyone to know what an all-round wonderful person you are and all the great things that you do for so many people. So let's get going with our classes. One thing that I actually forgot to tell everybody in the email, if you can just take a couple of minutes now and either get some, if you've got any oil or cream that you can use on your face and your hands. Anja said it doesn't, you can even use olive oil if you want, whatever, or cream, whatever's easier for you. So we'll just give it a couple of minutes for you to grab that. Apologies for not telling you that earlier. I'm sitting here sweltering, so my skin is actually really moist.
Yeah, because
it's really hot.
The massage on our skin, it's easier to slide.
Yeah, with the oil. Okay, I'm going to go and grab mine too.
Ferhan, nice to see you.
I made it just in time.
And
I couldn't find the link for a while, but then I looked at my mails and there it was.
Okay, so I ask you to all sit in a comfortable position, on the floor, cross-legged, or on a chair. And if you're wearing glasses, please take them off. If you have lenses in your eyes, please take them out. If you are wearing earrings, take them off. If you are wearing rings, take them off. And it will be easier to massage yourself before hurting yourself. Now, I cannot, since we are on Zoom, I cannot feel if you have pain somewhere. So if something hurts, what you do normally, it's not painful, but you are your own judge what you need to do or want to do. So please pay attention. And you can all see me? Yeah? Okay, super, super. So I ask you to close your eyes, and always I start the lesson with a little reflection. So I ask you to close your eyes and we start. Lack. When we view life from a place of lack, that's how we'll experience it. Shift into gratitude and watch your world change. We all know what it feels like to want something we don't have. It may be a pair of expensive jeans, a romantic partner, or rent money. It may be a certain attitude, a car, or a savings account. This is part of life, and in the best case scenario, we experience a constant flow of money and material possessions, companions and experiences in and out of our lives. However, many of us linger in a state of wanting and not having, a state of lack that never seems to subside. We constantly perceive ourselves as not having what we need or not having what we want. This is an energetically draining state to be in. It is also self-perpetuating because how we feel about ourselves determines what we are able to create for ourselves. How we feel profoundly influences how we perceive our reality. When we feel we are lacking, we look around and see what is not there. On the other hand, if we feel abundant, we can look at the very same situation and see a completely different picture, one full of blessings and advantages. The more we see the blessings, the more abundant we feel, and the more blessings we attract. Similarly, if we see lack, we tend to create and attract that energy. Okay, you can open your eyes again, and we start with our head. You interlock your hands, put them on your head, and go from side to side massage. You look a bit messy afterwards, but that's okay. And go behind. And again in the front. And behind. And then we go with the two hands like sideways. Just go back and forth. And we take our fingers and we massage the whole head with our fingers. Behind, in the front. And once we're finished with the head, because I think someone cannot do the head, just wait, the face will come. You take your nails. With your nails, you massage. It's different than the fingers. Now you take the nails and massage everywhere. And then we take our thumbs, and with the thumbs, we massage circles. And you can take the sides of the thumbs and massage. Perfect. And now we pull our hair up, pull it all the way up, pull it all the way up. Fantastic. And now you're going to close your eyes and you're going to rotate your head 21 times anti-clockwise with closed eyes. Then you pause and then clockwise 21 times. So start at your pace 21 times, closed eyes, anti-clockwise. And you can hear all the noise, crackling and crunching in your neck. And go slowly, not too fast. And when you finish 21, you stop for a little minute or half and go clockwise. Especially also when you sit all day at the computer, this is a nice exercise to do. Okay, we take our fingers and we slide over our forehead. Slowly, just take your two hands and slide to the side. Now you roll your eyes. You roll them 5 times anti-clockwise and then 5 times clockwise. Just roll your eyes. So we're going to work every part of our face. 5 and then 5 clockwise. Then you go from one corner down, up, down, 5 times. And the other corner. Rub your hands and put your palms on the eyes. Perfect. You take the base of your thumb and you massage with little circles on your forehead. Over to the temples, on your cheeks, up on both sides of the nose, up to your forehead, and again to the sides. And you start feeling your face getting really warm. On your cheeks, up the nose, and again on the forehead with the base of your thumbs. Again on under the eyes, on the cheeks, up the nose, and over the forehead to the temples, cheeks, and up the nose, and finish. Do you feel the heat? It's really getting hot. Now we're going to take our thumb and our index finger and pinch over the eyebrows. Pinch, little pinches. You start at the temples, pinch over the eyebrows, then under the eyes, pinch, pinch, pinch over to the temples, and again the top. Pinch, 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 and then under the eyes, pinch, and again pinch, and under the eyes, pinch, and again on the forehead, over the eyebrows, under the eyes, and again we pinch, and under the eyes, and under the eyes. Okay, we take our two fingers and we pinch over the jaw here. Pinch, start on the chin and go towards your ears. Pinch, pinch, pinch. And again. And again. When you do these exercises, do them always a couple of times, at least 5 times. Okay, we take our two fingers and we rub the nose. And then we take our knuckles here from the finger, from the index finger, and we make little circles around the nose. And under the nose, and up the nose, and under the nose, and up the nose. Super. Now we blow our cheeks, make big balloon, and push the air from one side to the other, as if you have water in your mouth. Just push it from one to the other. Perfect. The lion. Do wet your lips here so you don't hurt yourself. And then out goes your tongue and do that 5 times. You can feel the stretch in your whole face. And last time. Now we kiss the sky. Five times. And once again. You have a nice pull of your neck. We blow the candle. Perfect. We do 2 V's and we go 1, 2, 1, 2. And your lips are getting hotter and hotter. We pause. And one more time. Perfect. We place our fist under the chin. With the other hand, we support the elbow. And now you really push the chin against the elbow. And release. One more time. And release. One more time. And release. We change hands. Again, the fist under the elbow. The fist under the chin, and then support your elbow and press. Release. Again. Release. Again. Release. You take your tongue and go inside over your upper gum. So you give a massage to your gum. And now below, go with the tongue from side to side. Okay, now tap with our fingers. Okay, then we do a V, and one finger is in front of the ear and the other behind, and we go between the ears, up and down. And we'll do one last thing. We will, in the face, we will take your right hand, go up over your forehead, down on the other side, and swipe over the ear. And again, right side, up, 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 over your forehead, down, and over the ear. One more time, up, over the forehead, down, and swipe over the ear. And now the other side, up, over the forehead, down, and swipe over your ear. Up, over your forehead, down, and swipe over your ear. Last time, up, over your head, your forehead down, and swipe. Perfect. Now we'll take care a little bit of our shoulders. So first we roll them front 10 times. And back 10 times. Then we take our fist and we hit our shoulder, wherever you can reach it. And we swap. And we swap. Side. Then we take the hand, and we hack, like as if we're cutting. Give some nice massage to your shoulder. And the other side. And then you can tilt your head a little bit and massage with your hands your shoulder. And the other shoulder. Okay, you interlock your hands, you put behind on your neck, and you massage. Now you see all the different things you can do, huh? So many things for self-care. Back and forth, and then up and down, and to the side. And up and down. And to the side. And you can take your fingers and pinch your neck. Okay, now comes my favorite exercise. I will go on my knees, but you stay as you are. So first of all, you take one hand, your right hand, and go over your ear, onto your ear. And then with your other hand, you bring it at an angle like this while you're sitting. And then just pull your head over to the side. So you have a very nice pull of your shoulder, and which really helps to stretch. And you can feel it. Do you all feel the stretch and the pain? It's really fantastic also for, because we sit so much in front of our Zoom calls and all of that, and it really helps. So hold it for the count of 19. And then you switch sides. So one hand on the ear and the other hand push down and have your hand at an angle. So you get a real big stretch. Our hands, like in praying position, and you open up your fingers and press against each other. Count to 10 and release. Release. And again, push together. And release. One more time. And release. You stretch your arm and bring back your fingers. So you really have a stretch in your lower arm. Just pull it back. Release. One more time. Perfect. The other hand. And release. And one more time. And release. Now you turn around and the other direction. Hold. And release. Again, hold. And release. This hand, change hands. Release. And again. Release. Each finger now, you massage both ways. Back and forth. Each finger of your hand. As we grow older, our joints in the hands get more stiff. So it's very important to work your hands every single day. And your thumb. And the other hand. And then we pull each finger. Very good. We interlock. And with our thumb, we massage our palm. Isn't it amazing all the things we can do? Massage our palm. And then the other one. And we make a small fist. Open. Stretch the fingers. Close. Open. Close. Open. Full fist. Close. Open. Close. Open. Close. Open. With the thumb, with every finger an O. The other hand, the thumb, and the index, and the middle, and the small. One more time, the other hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you take the thumb as a support behind on your palm, and then you massage in between every finger and move the thumb along to the next and massage in between the fingers. And then the next. And the little one. And we change hands. Support with the thumb on the palm, and then massage in between the fingers. And your hands are saying, thank you for giving me all this attention. Now we take our wrist and we massage it. Twist, twist. And the other one. Twist, twist. And a last little massage in between the bones. In between the bones of your hand. Just go swipe up and down. And the same on the other hand. Perfect. Now comes my favorite part. For those who know me already, fingers, and off we go. Tap, 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 tap. Tap with your fingers, your whole head. Tap, 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 tap. And tap your forehead with both hands. And tap your temples. And tap under your eyes with both hands. And tap with one hand under the nose. And tap with one hand on the chin. And tap with both hands the fingers. And tap on your collarbone. And tap on your chest. And tap in between the fingers. And tap on this side of the hand. And down all the way, your arm all the way down and up. And on the other side, down and up. And take your fists and tap your back. And again, the head. And your forehead with both. Your temples. The temples are not on the head, they're on the side, good. And your cheeks, under the eyes, one hand under the nose, one hand on the chin, and the fingers, and in between the fingers, and on the other side, and we go all the way down, and all the way up, and the other side too, and we take the fists on the back, and we have a very last time, the head, and the forehead, and the temperature is rising in the face, under your eyes, one hand under the nose, one hand on the chin, and your collarbone, and your chest, your fingers, and in between, and on the other side, and down, all the way down, and fists on the back. And now I would like you all to unmute yourself. Maybe Stella, you can do that for all of us. And I would like you all to unmute yourself. And then give yourself great job. I have done a great job, Anja. Thank yourself for a great job you did. And I say thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you. Everybody looks so
Well done.
glowy.
Well done.
Good.
What you
Amazing.
have gone now is really have a big glass of water, and I see all faces are glowing. Beautiful.
It is beautiful. Like we got all the lymph moving there, didn't we, with all of this and the lymphatic drainage and then all the circulation going. Anja, do you do that every day?
I don't do all of it every day, but I do half an hour every day, yes.
You do half an hour. Wow, you're dedicated. You do it in the morning or the evening? When do you do it?
I do it in the morning when it's part of my yoga practice. I do about 1.5 hours yoga in the morning. So this belongs to the ritual.
Okay, very good.
Yeah.
Very good. And then the other question.
It's just finishing now.
Oh, the other question I was going to ask you is about the hands. Because you made a point, like as we get older, they get stiffer, and so we need to spend more time. I mean, I heard all kinds of creaking in my fingers when we were doing that, all kinds of different noises coming out.
The hands are really as important as the face. I mean, the face is really to help you. We use all kinds of creams in the face, but best is really to work, and you feel it now, all the heat in your face. And even if you just do 1 or 2 exercises a day, it's fine. But the hands are important, because with age, they sort of go funny shapes. And so it's important to massage your hands all the time. And I do that when I sit in front of the television or, and it's really important to massage your hands.
What would we do a message?
Yeah, and can I just ask everyone to mute again, please, if that's okay? And the other thing is like this wrist movement here.
Yeah.
That was like, particularly if you spend a lot of time on a phone or on your computer, that was like, oh, but that was excellent, that one.
I mean, these are very good, and also the one where you pull the ear to the side, that really stretches your whole shoulder, because we sit awkwardly in front of the computer all the time. I mean, at least I do with all the Zoom calls and so on.
Yeah.
So it really helps to stretch, and it's a couple of things you can do, and try and remember some of them. And you're welcome to join my free class.
Yes, can you just tell me again what's the email? I'll put it in the chat.
It's Anja, like my Anja, like it's written on my picture there.
It's okay, I'm typing it out. Yeah.
And there is a dot in between, Loetscher at yahoo.de.
Okay. I will also put this in the follow-up email with the recording, but I put this on.
Yeah, and it is UK time at
9:15.
9:30.
And 9:30. Yeah.
9:30 on Sundays.
So if you want to attend Anja's class on a Sunday morning, just email her on.
And I'll send you the link. Yeah.
Yeah, on that, and she will send you the link for you to do that. But I'll also put that in the follow-up email when I send it out to everyone, so you can do that. And Anja, just thanks for being an all-round amazing human being that you are. You help so many people. You do so many great things for everyone. Thank you for being with us tonight and sharing all of that. And it was amazing. Thank you, everyone, for showing up. Give yourselves. Thank you, Farhan. Give yourselves a big pat on the back for carving out some time for yourselves. A bit of self-care, so important. And I'll be in touch about the next event. And in the meantime, have a beautiful week ahead. remember those lovely wise words that Anja spoke to us at the beginning as well about lack. Amazing. You know, step into that attitude and energy of gratitude, and things change for us. So have a wonderful week ahead, and see you all soon. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye.
Thanks, Anja.